What's going on there, everybody? Spunky Nights 91 coming you guys with another video. So wide receiver Nelson Agholor made it very clear that his desire is to remain with the Eagles. He was asked about this. Obviously, as we all know, there's been a lot of speculation regarding Nelson Agholor being traded. You know, there was rumors about him being trade bait during the NFL draft. Then, following the NFL draft, there were still more rumors about him possibly being moved. But so far, obviously, nothing has come of it. But Nelson Agholor is heading to the final year of his rookie contract. Of course, the Eagles picked up his fifth-year option, and this is the fifth year of his contract of his rookie year. Nelson Agholor is set to be a free agent following the 2019 season. He spoke about his future, and I'm going to go ahead and read this to you guys, what he said now. Here's what Nelson Agholor had to say. "I love this place. You got to think about it, though. What am I worried about? Am I worried that I'm going to have a job in this league? If not, not at all. I want to be an Eagle, and I'm here. At the end of the day, that's for them to control. And for me to say, hey, I'm ready to play football. I'm ready to play football for the Eagles. I'm ready to play football in general." Nelson Agholor, in his 4 seasons with the Eagles, has 185 receptions, 2,152 yards. He has 16 touchdowns. In the past 2 seasons alone, he has 122 receptions, 1,504 yards, 12 touchdowns, and is averaging 11.9 yards per catch. Now, you would have to imagine, with the addition of a guy like Deshaun Jackson, who is definitely going to stretch the field and take a lot of pressure off of Agholor in the slot, you would imagine that his numbers are set to be set to be even better in 2019. Yeah, this whole all season, man, Nelson Agholor's name has been all over the media about him being a trade casualty, I guess you would say, trade bait. The Eagles using him to try to get a more desirable player, get a desirable player. But so yeah, his name has been out there for sure. So far, the Eagles have not made any moves with Nelson Agholor, and he is set to play his 5th season in Philadelphia. The final year of his rookie contract. It's truly amazing how far Nelson Agholor has come. Just 2 years ago, most of us Eagle fans wanted his ass out of here. I know I definitely did, and I'm sure other Eagle fans, majority of Eagle fans felt the same way, man. But that 2017 season, he really turned his game up, man, and he really showed the potential that he had. This guy was a former first-round draft pick in 2015. The first 2 seasons of his career were absolutely horrible. The guy could not catch a cold. He could not catch a ball to save his life, man. But then that magical Super Bowl winning season, he absolutely took his game to the next level, and he looked absolutely amazing out there. 2018, he had his good moments as well. Obviously, not as great as his first. Not his first season. His 2017 season, but Nelson Agholor has definitely become a very big part of our offense, man. What we love to do offensively, not just catching the football. The Eagles use him in running plays as well. He got that speed, but he absolutely thrives in that slot, man. And to have another fast receiver like Deshaun Jackson on the outside, man, that's only gonna open things up for Nelson Agholor. And I think 2019, man. I think 2019 has the potential to be his best season yet. Personally, I would love to keep Nelson Agholor here, but I know how the business go. You can't keep everybody. You can't pay everybody. Players come and go. You have to move on for certain players. But if the Eagles are able to work it out with him and his agent, that is a deal that both sides can agree to. That's fair. Then yeah, keep Nelson Agholor here, man, because like I said, he's a big part of our offense and what we like to do. I'm really hoping that that's the case, man. I love Nelson Agholor. I hated this guy a couple years ago, man, but he really showed that yes, he's a very important part of this team. He really stepped his game up and really come a long way from being one of the most hated guys in Philadelphia, just 2-3 years ago. So hopefully they're able to work something out, man, and we're able to keep him for the for the long term, because I think him playing with Carson Wentz his whole career, man, that's definitely going to be a great benefit to Carson Wentz and Nelson Agholor, to keep these guys together for their whole career. So, man, he wants to stay here, man, and I want to keep him here. If we can do it at the right price, then make a deal happen. But don't be surprised though if Roseman does if he does try to trade them during the season. That's always a possibility. That is a possibility before the trade deadline. Hell, he might try to trade them before the start of the season. You just never know. I think, but my gut feeling is telling me deep down inside that when the 2019 season starts, my gut feeling is telling me that Nelson Agholor will be on this roster. I don't know for how long, but I do expect him to be on the roster when the season kicks off. And like I said, hopefully they can work something out, because I think him being in the slot, having Alshon Jeffrey and Deshaun Jackson on the outside, man, it's really going to benefit him. It's going to open the field up for him, because obviously defenders got to really respect those two guys on the outside and take account for them. And that's going to really open things up for Nelson Agholor in the slot. We'll see how it goes, man. We'll definitely see how it goes. The NFL is a business at the end of the day. Roseman's going to do what he feels is best for the team. He's going to make the moves that he feels is best for the team. If he feels like he can get something valuable for Nelson Agholor, then he's at least going to entertain it. He's going to at least shop him around. That's what I expect. And who knows? They could have been shopping him around during the draft, for all we know, but they didn't get quite what they want. But other teams felt like he was definitely up for grabs. They felt like that he was a guy that the Eagles were one of the most willing to part ways with. A lot of teams during the draft, but obviously nothing happened, nothing came of it. Nobody that I heard of made a serious trade offer for Nelson Agholor that the Eagles would consider. But that was definitely that was definitely how teams view Nelson Agholor. They definitely viewed him as somebody the Eagles would be willing to part ways with. I love that this guy loves his team, man. He wants to stay here, man. He's a good guy both on and off the field, man. He conducts himself like a true professional. Those are the kind of guys that you want in your locker room. And he's developed into a very special part of our team, special part of our offense, man. And to lose him would really be it would be a big loss. It definitely would be a big loss if we were to lose him. But like I said, I know how the business runs. You just never know in the NFL. If Roseman sees something that he sees an offer that another team makes to him, he might consider it. He definitely might consider it. I would not be surprised. But hopefully, man, he goes out there. He has a big year. He further proves his worth, man. And the Eagles are able to work out a contract extension with him to keep him in Philadelphia for many more years. But that remains to be seen. 2019 season is still quite a bit away. Eagles obviously got other players they got to make sure they pay as well coming up next offseason. So we'll see. We'll just have to wait to see, man. Plain and simple. We'll have to wait to see what happens, man. But I'm glad that we at least have Nelson Agholor back for the fifth year of his contract. And let's go out there and do some special things, man. This team has so much talent on it, man, and so much potential to do great things. So let's go out there and do great things, man. Let's bring another Lombardi Trophy to Philadelphia. I want to be saying that for a long time to come, man. We got a special team here, man. Got a special group of guys that love one another, legitimately love one another, and play for one another, and they just want to win. So let's just keep this thing going, man. Nelson Agholor being a big part of that, helping this team continue to win, continue to prove doubters wrong, haters wrong, and continue to add and continue to stack up on those Lombardi trophies. Very special squad that we have going to next season, and I definitely cannot wait to watch. It's going to be a lot of fun. Just sit back and watch this team, every single Sunday, man, just chilling and relaxing. It's going to be a lot of fun. But so we'll see about his contract down the road. But right now we can't really worry too much about that. We have to enjoy this upcoming season that hopefully is not his last season here, but we'll see. But you guys, let me know anything in the comment section. Thank you guys for the continued support that you give this channel. Truly does mean the world to me. As always, go Birds. Nelson Agholor, hopefully this is a great year for you, man. But let's go Birds. Funky Nights 91 is out of here. Fly Eagle Fly. Peace.